Minister Imna Alongbra NSF logode Monday din day taraga headquarter New Delhi or new ministers Hill Kohimani meeting wishe. Meeting do 147 assistant professors kana absorption limite thakishi. CTA and our NNQF logode 1,000 over aspirants are college students, scholars, researchers or social activists pra 13 Andolondo Directorate of Higher Education and Bahade Monday din wishe. Catholic Association of Nagaland ka April 21 din Pope Francis daga mot hui ja upor monduk janaishi. Takan ba koishe ki Pope Francis to love, hope, or compassion naga ekta symbol thagishe aro tai laga life pra bishi manuke inspire kurishe. Reserve Bank bra Monday din banks kan ke permission dishe 10 sal upor minors kan ke bank accounts khulibole dibole limite. Reserve Bank of India bra bank account khuligina operate kuribole la revised instructions issue kurishe. Hello viewers, amnian sabkibi midday news te swagat kurese. Moi ase chumongla pom khobor khan details pa janai dibo. Minister Imna Alongbra NSF logode Monday din tai laga headquarter new ministers Hill Kohimade meeting lusha. Meeting do 147 assistant professors kana absorption limite thagishin. Meeting day NSF Vice President Umtai Swiding Hirang aro Information and Publicity Secretary Pitongo CTO government officials, minister, aro ang talaga members khan shamil thagishe. NSF bra koise ki meeting do phal bra jaise ar meeting homoy taikan ba minister ke GTB dishe goshe. Hoilebi NSF khan khushi nai koshe kile gole takan ba iman pinti kuilebi government khan bra poila laga cabinet decision do wapas lua nai koshe. Itya NSF bra government ke 7 din na deadline dishe jundu April 28 tak hobo. Itu mamla do fixed kurubole nimide. Judi government khan itu homoy act nukurile NSF bra koise ki takan ba streets te andolon kurbo korina janai dishe.
Minister today, as he been submitted to the Honorable Minister today, as he will be attending the cabinet meeting, if the government does not concede to the demands of the NSF, we will proceed with our own form of agitation, and we have our own federal structure of federation. We have our units in all over the districts and beyond the states. So if the state government does not concede in our demand that we have put forth, we will go to any sort of agitation, which will be announced in public platform through the media. Thank you. Yeah. Well, the state government today, they are violating their own office memorandum. We all should know this. And NSF are continuously putting a check in all the departments. And this particular policy was initiated by the department, I would say, well, without any consultation with NSF, and it was a hide-and-seek policy, as reiterating our statement. So, to clear the air, NSF continues to oppose such move, not only Class 1 gazetted, but even up to the extent of pay level 3 and above. That will be LDA and above. Thank you.
CTA and NNTF, tahan already protest to shuru kuina ase. So tahan already milina protest to noveina apnan kile separate bole lakase.
Okay, in response to the question raised by one of the interviewer, I would respond. Of course, they have the same interest as us. We represent the youth and the students community, but we have our own federal structure. NSF is a federal structure, so even if we go ahead with the protest, we will be convening a meeting with our presidents from various tribes. That is how we initiate our own course of action. Thank you.
There is a question, sir. Is NSF ready to have a joint talk with students, teachers, and officials? Because I believe so far there has been no such collaborative discussion yet. That is what the protesters are also demanding, and representatives from different unions are also demanding.
We can initiate that meeting after the state government revokes the decision. As of now, we have already met one of the cabinet members, so we can have such consultations after the state cabinet revokes the order. Thank you.
Had a meeting this and then back with the higher education minister. What was the discussion all about?
Well,
Today, the meeting was about the 147 contractual assistant professors, whereby the Naga Student Federation firmly stand by that to revoke the cabinet decision, and we are very hopeful that today cabinet is having a meeting at 3:30 p.m. So the Naga Student Federation, with all its units, we are hopeful that the outcome will be very positive.
If the state government and the state cabinet does not respond to the demand of the federation, even in the meeting today, we have clearly made a stand with regard to revocation of the 147 assistant professors. If the state government and the cabinet does not respond to the demand of the NSF, then we will go to the street. We have served a 7 days ultimatum to the state government. So I hope and believe the state cabinet will consider the demand of the NSF for the interests of the students and youth of our state. With the Honorable Minister, it was not the NSF who sought the appointment. It was the Minister who invited us for a meeting in according to our time. And the presence of the department officials was there. There were members from ANGTA and NSF. So we made the stand of the NSF very clear that the contractual lectures of 147, of which the state cabinet had taken the decision of 11 September, should be revoked. And unless the state cabinet revokes its decision, the NSF will continue to pursue this issue. In line with this, we have served an ultimatum to the Honorable Minister today, a copy of which was given to the Chief Secretary. So I hope and believe that our ultimatum will be discussed in today's cabinet meeting. And we also hope that the cabinet will concede to the demands of the NSF. If the state government continues not to concede to the demand of the NSF, we will proceed with agitation as served in the ultimatum in today's letter, which will be out in public domain in future.
CTN aro NNQF logade 1,000 upper aspirants are college students, scholars, researchers, or social activists pra 13 Andolando Directorate of Higher Education a Bahari mandating Kurushe. Kode Tahanbra Higher Education Department Day 147 contractual assistant professors or librarians can get regularized Kuridiala order to revoke Kurubole Mang Kurushe. Andolando Pujur no Bajide Shuru Hoikina, Rati Dos Bajida continue Kushan. CTN Canberra, state government can get Tindina ultimatum dishe. Aro Kushe ki Mang to Pura Kuridiana Kule Andolando Jari Rakibo Hoina Janai dishe.
Hello, my dear friends. It's your Deputy Commissioner Kohima here, and our Kohima SP is also here. We truly understand your sentiment. That's why for the last 3 days, my officers, both police and administration, we have tried to be understanding and accommodative to each other's, make it as convenient and comfortable with each other. And so, to begin with, we are all Nagas, we are all friends, just that we have our job to do. So I've come down here. I understand for last 3 years, or for last 3 days, you have faced the sun and the rain, and not only Kohima, but the whole of Nagaland has seen it. And the government has seen it. and even tonight, after the cabinet decision, your sentiment has been taken note of, and your memorandum, which has been addressed to the Chief Minister, it will be promptly brought to the notice of our Honorable Chief Minister. And on my part, I cannot tell you more than what the Cabinet has decided, but I can tell you that we will strongly reflect your sentiment tonight. So, and moreover, I feel we have seen that of many protests and agitation we have seen, this is supposedly the most educated protesters that we have seen. So it is taken very seriously. Please note that the government is not sensitive to your demand. They are sensitive. That's why whatever decision was taken. And tonight, even after that, to follow up whatever you have been doing, it has been taken note of. So, as your DC and as your elder brother, I will kindly request you. You have toiled enough. You have struggled enough. Kindly take rest for the night, and we will promptly take to the notice of the highest position in the state government. And I'm hopeful that state government will respond to it in due course of time. So once again, I, on behalf of myself and my SP and my whole team, Kohima district as a whole, would like to request you, even as we understand your sentiment, to kindly disperse for the night. As we assure you, your memorandum will reach tonight itself. And you see, the cabinet has set this evening and has decided what it has decided. And now the follow-up representation which you have submitted, we are going to submit it to it. Please give some time to the government to respond appropriately. You have taken a lot of pain and it has been taken note. So kindly, please wait for the government to respond promptly and adequately. This is my final plea, final request to you. Please.
Catholic Association of Nagaland by April 21 din Pope Francis Mod Hoija Upor Monduk Janaship. Taikan Bra Kuishiki Pope Francis to love, hope, our compassion and act as symbol Tagishi, our Taila life pra Bishi Manuke inspire Kushin. Pope to Ita Taila eternal Korde, Jai Jaishi, our Taila Moron Bra, healing our comfort, Anita Kiboko Igna, Ken Bra, share Kushin. Bishop James Topil, our Kohima Laga, Diocese Canberra, Pope Laga Sol Nimide, Pratana Kushe. Tahanba, Diocese Saga, Sub Catholic, Church Kanke, Pope Laga Funeral Day, Pratana Kurubule, Janashe. Idlogot Association ba College of Cardinals Nimide bi Pratana Kurubule, Janashe. Kilikuli, Tahanba next Pope Ke, Junibo Asi, Itu Nimide, Isor Bra, Takanke, Guide Kurubule, Itukan Sopto, Ken Laga President, Johnny Rongmai Bra, Association Laga behalf de Kushe Goina, Janayase. Reserve Bank bra mandate in banks kanke permission dishe 10 saal opor minors kange bank accounts khulibole dibole nimide. Reserve Bank of India bra bank account khuligina operate kuribole la revised instructions issue kushe. minors kan ge savings account khuligina deposits account natural noilibi legal guardian through khulibole paribo koigina RBI bra circular day commercial or cooperative banks ke khushe or majority age punchi ja pichire notun operating instructions or account holder la signature loikina record rakibole khushe RBI bra banks kange notun nohoilebi itia thaka policies ke revised guidelines sogode July 1 tak align krubole janai dise Pope Francis kun Catholic Church laga head thagise taido 88 sal de murishe taido dukia or marginalized khan ke motor kura or tailaga compassion or commitment karne jani pai taido 266 Pope or America ba first Jesus as aro Francis aga nam loabi first thagise tailaga mod pra dunia pura de monduk ani dise aro bishi churches khan ge taini mide khas prathana bi kuri dise taige homesh digina
The news of the demise of the Holy Father Pope Francis has taken all of us by surprise, as well as we are saddened and grief-stricken because we did not expect that he would die soon after he appeared to greet the people during the Easter time, and then today he's gone. So this news comes as a shock to all of us, and we are very sad.
After Monday, his passing away has been a great blow to all of us Christians, especially a pontiff that who lived his life very much at the grassroots, and a person who spoke his mind out. He did not succumb to any pressure. He always was very clear, very critical, very unassuming at the same time, and what was necessary he spoke. In a sense, we are all grieved by what has happened on Easter Monday, but at the same time it is an indication of his resurrection, his passion, death and resurrection of Jesus, and we are seeing, those of us who can very consciously see it, his own passion, death and resurrection, because his health has not been, with one kidney he managed so well, so much of work he has done. So on that score we feel kind of relieved that he is leaving behind a huge legacy.
Moment and breathtaking moment for all the Catholics all over the world to learn the news of the untimely demise of Holy Father Pope Francis, who passed away at 88 years. He will always be remembered as a smiling pope, a pope who devoted his life for the downtrodden, the orphans, and the neglected in the society. His legacy will ever be remembered and cherished by all humanity. May his departed soul rest in the peace of Christ.
The news
Itaman kata break lobo. Welcome back viewers, sabningan saya Midday News. Center ba Mizoram Lengpui Lone Airport Day counter-terrorist security provide kuribole 120 opor CISF personnel ke deploy kuribole order crucial. State day first CISF deployment our nationwide day 69th airport cover kuribole mark kurigina. Mizoram day tabletop runway airport to actual day bra 35 km ase kintu Mizoram government ba 1998 major cities Kolkata, Delhi and Guwahati logode connect kuribole banaise. Trade assessment follow kurigina CISF bra April 24 day officially charged logo. Government of Manipur Day, April 23 Day, Kongjom War Memorial, Kibaching Tobol Day, Kongjom Day observed kuribole ase. Governor Shri Ajay Kumar Bhalabra, Chief Guest Takibo Aro, Event Grace Kuribo, Chief Secretary Prashant Kumar Singh Bra, Preside Kuribo. Manipur State Kala Academy Laga Artist Bra, Sankirtan Kurigina, Observance to Shuru Kuribo. Kongjom War Memorial Aro, Pauna Brajabashi Laga Statue Day, Floral Tribute offer Kuribo Aro, Kongjom River Day, Tarpon Takibo. RUP Rup Mahal Theatre Bra, Kongjom Lal Laga Drama or Alak Cultural Presentations Bra Occasion Mark Kuribo. Valiant Heroes Ke Honor Kuribo Karne, State Sarkar Bra Citizens Khan Bra Even Day, Hissa Lobby Ko Igna Urge Kusha. MST Complex, Koirangai, Chingmairong, Borompat, Tira Bazar, Ramlal Pol Higher Secondary School, Directorate of Art, Culture, Aro Alak Key Points Say, Transport Department ba bus kan arrange kurigna ase. Bus to 6:30 AM sharp day depart hobo. Government employees can sub ke function attend kuribi koigna. GAD welfare section ba direct kurigna ase. Officials kan karne transport to first MR parade ground day eastern side day provide kuribo. Guwahati Police par Beharbari showroom day Gushia laga khobor paigina tinda burglars ke giraftar krishe. April 16 day FIR file kriya opor police par Sijobari suspects kan ge duribule CCTV footage bisarishe. Crime day Jula saman or chor kriya saman wires brace items or motorcycle can be recover krishe. Accused kan ba saman kan to dom day pikaishe koigina confess krishe. Manipur Day, Kakching District Teachers Kanimi Day, Wabagai Higher Secondary School Day Bra Juvenile Justice System or Child Marriage Act La Egdin Awareness Program Lo District Child Protection Unit Kakching Bra Ayojan Kurisha. Key Session Do Dangam Kaling Aro M Robindro Bra Child Protection Laws Day Focus Kurigna Lead Kurisha. Program Laga M Do Children Rights Safeguard Kuribula Educators Empower M Kurisha. Election Commission of India bra recent electoral roll irregularities allegations to dismiss kuridishe aro unfounded ase koigna matishe. April 21 day statement issue kriya opo ECI bra confirm kurishe ki electoral rolls chundu January 2025 day conclude huishe itulaga special summary revision day bra equal valid complaints aro appeals received kuranai koigna. Senior Tribal Leader or Sikkim Bhutia Lepcha Apex Committee Governor Setan Tashi Bhutia Bra Gangtok te April 26 te Peace Rally Lobole Tagado Support Korea Sekoigna declare crucial. Demonstration kun All India Buddhist Forum Bra lead Kurikina Lobole Ase Eduto Bodh Gaya Temple Act 1949 ke repeal Kuribule M Kuribo. Title Health Concern Karne Physically Present Kuribule Naparibo Hulibi Dharma Practitioners Aro Siblak members kan lori taila clear message to issue crucial. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US Vice President JD Vance to India and US majode trade improve kuribole karne kotha kuribole Monday din log paise. Kotha kuria piche Modi bra Vance tailaga Mikey Usha and team khan karne dinner host kurishe. Duida leader bi trade agreement karne discuss kuriala progress to khushi ase koise. Itu bi koise ki taikhan itu agreement ba duida country nimire lab pabo aro India and US aga manu khan ge modot dibo koise. Prime Minister Narendra Modi the Tuesday day bra shuru kurigina duidin karne Saudi Arabia visit kuribole ase energy, defense aro trade la ties kan strengthen kuribo nimide. Taiba regional aro global issues jundu Middle East be include ase edu kan opor discuss kuribole Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman logot kotha kuribo. Edu visit to India de Saudi Arabia's planned USD 100 billion investment accelerate kuribole aim kuribo. Jammu Kashmir la Chief Minister Omar Abdullah bra Monday din flood bra effect hoigna thaka Ramban district e visit kurigna National Highway 44 la condition assess kurishe. Officials bra janaise ki bia hoicha jaga ke sapa kuribole 3 din 4 din lagibo hoilibi dusra jaga khando 24 ghanta bitor sapa hoi jabo kurishe. Ramban district e heavy rainfall or cloud burst bra floods or landslides trigger kurishe. Jindu bra tinjon murishe or gor dukan or rasta khan biya kuri dishe. Idu hatsare 100 opor ke rescue kurishe. Police laga teams SDRF civil volunteers army or dusra stakeholders departments nishina khan rescue kuribole or affected jaga khan sapa kuribole kam kurise. Enforcement Directorate by April 27 day money laundering case a connection jundu Hyderabad based real estate firm Surya developers or Surana group ke include tagishe idu opor huda hodi kuribole actor Mahesh Babu ke samman kurishe. Actor Mahesh to controversial real estate projects promote kuribole scrutiny under day ase. ED sources par kwa hisab to Sai Surya developers rupees 3.4 crore or official banking channels rupees 2.5 crore endorse kuribole Mahesh Babu ke rupees 5.9 crore pay kurishe kurishe. Former police chief Om Prakash to Dailagakor Bengaluru de Murikina Paishe Kushe. Police Kushe ki property nimire couple do Hodai Chakra Kuri Tagishe. Pallavi bra Dailaga husband ke chili powder Pelaishe aro itu piche de step Kurishe Kushe. Taishalaga Bacha Kartikesh pra police ke Kushe ki Dailaga Ama bra Dailaga Baba ke Murai Tibule nimire trading Kuri Takishe Kuigina. Pallavi to ita 14 days nimire jail day ase aro idu case to champion kuribule shuru hoise koigina janai dishe. Parminder Kaur kun Punjab Amritsar de bra ase tai Russia de Tailaga Mota Tejpal kun Russian army de join kurigina joasa haraishe take bisaribule aro Russia de travel kuribule ase. Idu do Tailaga second visit hobo kele mane first visit de do iku information pa nai. Russian government bra koise ki ongoing war homo information pa bole do diktar ase.
उनकी तरफ से ना एक रिस्पॉन्ड आया था थोड़े दिन पहले कि हाँ जी वो इस बार आंसर ज़रूर करेंगे कि क्या अपडेट है। मैंने सारा जो तेजपाल का केस था वो प्रोसेस में है वहाँ पे, तो उसके लिए उन्होंने बोला भी है, जो लड़की मेरी हेल्प कर रही थी उसको बोला है कि हाँ जी उनको बुलाओ, और हाँ जी चल रहा है, अभी जाऊँगी फिर पता चलेगा। इन्फॉर्मेशन लेनी थोड़ी मुश्किल है क्योंकि वॉर चल रही है, तो वॉर में कोई भी प्रॉपर इन्फॉर्मेशन डाटा वहाँ पे है, लेकिन एग्जैक्टली पर्सन के साथ हुआ क्या है, जहाँ वो है नहीं है, लॉस्ट में या मिसिंग में क्या है, वो सारा आफ्टर इन्वेस्टिगेशन ही पता चलेगा। उनकी तरफ से ना एक रिस्पॉन्ड आया था थोड़े दिन पहले कि हाँ जी वो इस बार आंसर ज़रूर करेंगे कि क्या अपडेट है। मैंने सारा जो तेजपाल का केस था वो प्रोसेस में है वहाँ पे, तो उसके लिए उन्होंने बोला भी है, जो लड़की मेरी हेल्प कर रही थी उसको बोला है कि हाँ जी उनको बुलाओ, और हाँ जी चल रहा है, अभी जाऊंगी फिर पता चलेगा। इन्फॉर्मेशन लेनी थोड़ी मुश्किल है क्योंकि वॉर चल रही है, तो वॉर में कोई भी प्रॉपर इन्फॉर्मेशन डाटा वहाँ पे है, लेकिन एग्जैक्टली पर्सन के साथ हुआ क्या है, जहाँ वो है नहीं है, लॉस्ट में या मिसिंग में क्या है, वो सारा आफ्टर इन्वेस्टिगेशन ही।
Itawa Lion Safari Kundu Uttar Pradesh Tasi to Park Nimite Ekta Kushi Kabri Ase Kushi. April 20 or 21 Rati de Ekta Lioness Rupaba Charta Healthy Babies Ke Janam Dishe. Our Itia Park de 22 Asiatic Lions Ase Kushi. Gujarat Bahade Itawa Safari Park Ikla Ase Kushi. Kode Lion Kanbra Janam De Aro Takande Palbra Tik Pal Kuridi.
नामक जो सैनिक यहाँ पे है उसने यहाँ तीसरी बार बच्चों को जन्म दिया है और इस समय 4 बच्चे उसके हुए हैं और सभी बच्चे जो है मूवमेंट कर रहे हैं। मदर उनको अच्छे से लाड प्यार कर रही है और उम्मीद हम कर रहे हैं कि बहुत जल्दी वो उनको दूध भी पिलाएगी और सभी बच्चे जो है वो सफलतापूर्वक यहाँ पे पलेंगे। ये 4 बच्चों को लेते हुए यहाँ पे हमारे इटावा सफारी पार्क में टोटल 22 शेर हो गए हैं और इन 22 में से अगर आप देखेंगे तो 17 जो है वो यहीं के पैदा हुए हैं और इन 17 शेरों में से जो 10 शेर हैं वो दूसरी पीढ़ी के भी हैं। रूपा नामक जो सैनिक यहाँ पे है उसने यहाँ तीसरी बार
Florida de Orlando International Airport de Ekta Delta Airlines to Monday din Atlanta nimide takeoff nukura agede jiyo lashe. Jundubra 282 passengers are crew members kange evacuate kurubade force kuridish. Idu hatsade kunbi jokom paanai kushe. Judo plane line engine Airbus A330 de lashe. Passengers kange emergency flight cholaikina safely evacuate kuridishe aro airport firefighters kan patpra ji mitai dishe. Delta Kanbra itu hatsa opor maaf mangishe aro alag flights intizam kuri diya ase passengers kan milide. Federal Aviation Administration Kanbra chanbin launch kuri dishe engine de jui ola laga karon chanibule nimide. South Korea de mashhur K-pop groups BTS to nutun pachakhan laga kitab de feature kuribo ase koigna chani paise. Book la naam to BTS A Little Golden Book Biography ase aru idu to hoile September 2 2025 de olabule ase. Book to Jan An bra likhishe aru Hisang Park bra picture dhalishe koise kunbra BTS khan kinega ekta chutu book de काम शुरू करेगिना दुनिया लगा सबसे मशहूर बैंड हुई बुक दे सब BTS लगा मेंबर RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V और Jungkook ला सक्सेस कहानी असे इधर लोगों चीन पर ताला सेकंड सोलो एल्बम इकोडो May 16 ले रिलीज करिबो असे कोइगिना जनाइशे जुंदु पर चीन किनेगा एकता डांगो सिंगर हुई इधर खान जनाइ दिबो असे Itani midday mani hubo aru tinishina news updates pai thakule sai thakibi Nagaland TV.